It's still one of the great Premier League fixtures. Liverpool against Arsenal. It's up next, live. We saw Bolton and Villa draw 1-1 earlier. Everton have won at Derby 2-0, and it's goalless at White Hart Lane, where Tottenham are playing Blackburn. If you wish to go interactive this afternoon, if you're a Sky Digital viewer, push the red button on the remote and follow the instructions to that menu page. As you are, as you've seen, match commentators Andy Gray and Rob Hawthorne.
It's a first appearance in this fixture for Fernando Torres, back after a thigh injury sustained when on international duty with Spain. He actually scored on his last appearance against Tottenham, and if the new Spurs manager Juan de Ramos needs any advice about the Premier League, maybe he'll be consulting Rafa Benitez. 2 titles in 3 years with Valencia, but 3 years now with Liverpool, and still to bring the Premier League title to Anfield. It is a head-to-head between the last 2 remaining unbeaten teams in the Premier League. Arsenal start the game looking to, or will eventually start the game, looking to restore their position at the top of the table, having been knocked off the top yesterday by Manchester United's win. Here's Alexander Hleb, now Adebayor. Rosicky started wide left, that's Steven Gerrard for Liverpool.
You can't trust Rafael Benitez. Having worked at that shadow work before the game, with Voronin right and Cout left, they've switched those two. Voronin started on the left, Cout on the right. Steven Gerrard fairly advanced. He might just try and play off Flamini this afternoon, Steven Gerrard, and really work him. Alonso and Mascherano will be asked to do that, to keep the ball, pass it. But you do feel when Liverpool lose it, they have to put pressure on Arsenal. If they stand off, Arsenal have shown already they're not shy in passing this ball about the pitch.
Certainly don't want for patience, Arsene Wenger's team. They've ground down teams when they've needed to this season, but the one constant has been that they've scored in every game they've played. It's Dirk Kuyt. He and Gerrard somewhat boxed in. To add to Liverpool's woes this week, yesterday's results saw them tumble out of the top 4, although a victory today will take them back up to 3rd in the Premier League table.
Do you know, it's almost like, we talk about diamonds, 4-4-2, it's almost like a front diamond Liverpool are playing. You've got Torres at the top, and then you've got Cout and Voronin just off slightly, and then Stevie Gerrard at the bottom of that. You would have to consider this an attacking diamond of 4 players.
Trying to second-guess a Rafa Benitez team is a hobby of many, and not one that's usually achieved. Jamie Carragher. Headed clear by Gallas. Got away from Alonso, and this is Adebayor. Hleb up in support to his left. He's past Hyypiä. Carragher came across in the end.
No, it's a tough one, that. Because as Jamie Carragher comes across, the ball doesn't really change direction. There was some trouble there, little mistake from Xabi Alonso. I think Adebayor was very quick to get at Sami Hyypiä. That's just a mistake. There was no thought of turning back here. It was past one, and as Jamie Carragher comes over, well, I think he's a bit fortunate to get away with the free kick, because the ball doesn't change direction really. It's through his legs. It's contact with Adebayor. I think that's a free kick.
Well, the instant concern for Liverpool was the welfare of Jamie Carragher. Back on his feet. He may even just have been caught by John Arnorisa as he moved past his own player. Well, he is going to have to come off temporarily, but they hope it is only temporary. Xabi Alonso has just dropped back there to cover just for now. As Fabregas returns the ball. And Carragher returns to the field. Here's Risa. Looking long for Torres. Toure behind it, that's Voronin. Well by Fabregas, who got caught then by Andre Voronin.
Well, I was going to say he'd be lucky if he doesn't get booked for that. He's a little frustrated because he does that and misses the ball, and he's just lunging at the end. Ball's gone, catches the Achilles area of Fabregas. There you go there, that's a painful one. Nasty that. Quite right to be booked.
First booking since his arrival here for Andre Voronin. On by Flamini and away by Sami Hyypiä. We're a long way from goal.
The only thing that worries me when I come and watch teams like this and games like this is that they settle for what they've got at the beginning of the match, at the end of it. And they can be a little like that. Obviously, if someone scores, then that changes the game totally. And I just hope it flows and we see some of the football that both these teams are capable of at their best.
Clichy.
That's the pressure I'm talking about.
It was Gerrard who applied it. Here's Finnan. Good play from Steve Finnan, and it's Gerrard who started it and very nearly finished it as well. Fabregas took down Alonso right on the edge.
Well, the suggestion that Alonso goes swallow diving here. Ball comes out there, lifts it, catches him quite clearly. He might have made it look more than it was, but this is lovely football. I talked about pressure, I talked about Stevie G playing on Flamini, and that's exactly where all that started. Probably for weeks Flamini's received the ball in positions like that and have been able to turn, pick a pass out. Didn't think it would happen today. Gerrard was right on him. Ball was won, and Arsenal were in trouble.
Well, Gerrard's hunger and desire there for all to see. His pressure started that move, and it was his shot that forced Almunia into his first action of the afternoon. He might test the goalkeeper again here.
Well, they've got to hit this. Whether it's shifted and hit, it doesn't matter. Trying to block the blockers, if you like, the ones that whoever's going to charge Steven Gerrard down. Fabregas is your answer. Couch's job to block him.
Gerrard! The perfect response to the critics who feel he's been below par this season. That shows them.
Well, you wouldn't have said that if you'd have seen him on Wednesday. He was the one. Almost single-handedly, he dragged his team back into that European tie. But this is a thunderous strike. Absolutely thunderous. It's not far from Almunia, but it's past him before he can even blink. It's technically beautifully struck. And it's the best start possible for Rafael Benitez's side.
His 400th game for Liverpool, and Steven Gerrard marks it in majestic fashion. His first league goal since the opening weekend of the season. A cracking strike, and just the sort of pick-me-up that Liverpool needed, possibly that Gerrard himself needed as well. Here's Rosicky, now Flamini. William Gallas.
And the one place where we're happy the ball, not too concerned, is where it is now with centre-backs. But it'll be after that.
Right by that's too long.
It'll be after that, the pressure will come. As soon as it slid into midfield, Benitez has set his side out. Selection suggests pressure on everybody all over the pitch when they don't have the ball. Well, he's struck some beautiful shots at goal in his life, but that takes some beating. I can't tell you the power that he exerted into that shot.
Challenged by Mascherano, and here's Sanya. Eboué. This is Fleb. Foul by Sami Hyypiä.
Well, I think we're really set up now, because if Arsenal talked about maybe they'd have come here settling for a point, happy with a point, but if Arsenal had any thoughts of that whatsoever, and those thoughts have gone, and now they have to open up and play, I think they've just been caught cold here today.
Fabregas over the kick. Adebayor and Touré both in there for it. It's cleared by Risa in the end. Kleb with the shot.
Well, had to sort himself out quickly, Alexander Kleb. He didn't have much time. Liverpool don't deal with it very well. They scramble it away more than anything, but he doesn't have the time to do an awful lot.
And then men of the moment, Alexander Kleb. Arsenal, their defence breached so early. They'd come into this match off the back of a couple of clean sheets. Here's Eboué, given away to Mascherano, now Risa. Flamini. Eboué. It's Fabregas looking for Adebayor.
Well, people talk about the change of face of Arsenal. That's it, you see it there. Fabregas looking to play it long for Adebayor. Just a little early going in there, Adebayor. But it's a ball they do look for. It's close, but he's just off. They look for it more often than they've ever done. No Henry's departure.
Here's Voronin. Touré's header away. Voronin's there again. Move broken up by Fabregas. Here's Eboué. Clichy. Adebayor. Now Flamini.
Pressure was there, wasn't it? Didn't he do well to deal with it, though?
Here's Sanya. Fabregas. Gallas. Now Kleb. It's Fabregas who hits it.
He doesn't often make bad choices, says Fabregas, but I guess if you've got 9 already in total this season, you're entitled to take it on. I don't think we'll see that man too concerned at the moment. Won't be happy his team have lost the goal, obviously, but better to go one down after 10 minutes than in the last 10 minutes.
Peter Crouch warming up. He was Arsenal's destroyer here in March.
I don't know if somebody's got a problem. I saw Mascherano indicate to the manager that he pointed up top, that front line. I don't know if someone's got a problem. We'll find out shortly.
Here's Count, Xabi Alonso. Finnan, hanging around by Clichy.
He committed to that from a long way away, Gael Clichy. If Finnan had just slipped the ball away from him there was no stopping him.
Here's Alonso. Mascherano. Risa. Cleared by Sanya, only to Risa. Good recovery though by Eboué. That's Fabregas. Adebayor's touch, now Flamini. Rosicki just couldn't help it out to Kleb.
Oh, that was so unlucky. It was a lovely passage of football there. Passing was slick, accurate, quick. Running off the ball was top class.
Yeah, momentum just stalled by an offside flag.
Well, I've always thought that. Arsenal won the ball back. Play should have been allowed to go on. don't know why Howard Webb's put his whistle to his mouth and Arsenal have got possession.
Toure, who of course was sent off by Howard Webb, along with Emmanuel Adebayor in last season's Carling Cup final. Here's Risa. Now Sami Hyypiä. Header on by Couch. Gerrard.
Well, there are signs that he's on his way back. I think there are anyway. I saw it on Wednesday. Thought it was a tremendous game. Was the one individual in red, or in Liverpool shirt on Wednesday. He did his bit. One of the few.
Alonso pressure.
See that?
Rosicki. Here's Claire. Now Adebayor. Slebu breaks free, just checks to see where Abue is. He's getting into the box.
What a take.
Abue's cross. Too long for Adebayor. Cross didn't match the take.
We have a game, I'm telling you, we have a game. Because Arsenal have showed they're happy to accept the pressure from Liverpool. And our philosophy is going to stay the same. We're going to pass it, we're going to take it under pressure, we're going to work the ball. And that's a little advantage there, you see it. The opening 15 minutes, the one down. Got plenty of the ball.
Well, they've lost their last 3 league visits to Anfield since a victory back in October 2003, although they won twice in cup competitions here last year in the space of 3 days. Really ended Liverpool's hunt for domestic trophies with those successes. Here's Couch, looking for Torres. Toure got in the way.
That's 2 situations. Again, Fabregas back in his skill, under pressure. It's not the place to lose the ball 30 yards from your own goal. It's cost him 1 already.
Flamini. Now Fabregas. This is Clichy. Back by Adebayor. William Gallas.
Trying to congest it, that middle of the field. The back 4. In the midfield, 4 or 5 at times are very close together. Trying to restrict the space for Arsenal to play the ball into. There.
Kleb. Fabregas takes it in his stride. It's Adebayor! And Reina came out well to close it down.
Oh, what a save. Because he doesn't go to ground. If he goes to ground, diving out, and Adebayor flicks it over the top of him. There's a little touch there that took it away from Alonso, from Abue, and that was crucial. But watch the keeper stay up big. Look at that. If he slides in, goes to ground, and that's a goal, because he's nicked it over the top with him.
Toure was stretching. Couch, cleared by Toure. Reaches Kleb, who's got Adebayor up ahead of him.
Just played it blind.
Sanya. Here's Abue. Cleared by Carragher to Toure.
Just again, Adebayor. Just a little anxious there. Again, Adebayor to get it at the back of Liverpool. But he'll keep trying, he'll keep trying. And the problem for Liverpool is if he gets one right. He's had a chance. It's in these sort of areas where I guess Benitez will say, squeeze right in, everybody into the corner, make it really difficult for them to get out and win the ball. Like that.
Carragher. Boué. His header clear. Steven Gerrard, now Alonso. Clichy's header. Gallas. Put away from Gerrard. It's Carragher who stops him.
They do have some pace all over the football pitch on this side, Arsenal. That's unquestioned.
Clichy. Cleared by Carragher. Well, they came back from a goal down on the opening weekend of the season against Fulham. It was a position that was familiar to them last year. And how they achieved a lot of their wins, Arsenal, so conceding first. But this year, most of them have been founded on clean sheets. Here's Fabregas making progress.
Not sure why that isn't a free kick, but great feet. Such good feet, confidence. Sammy getting near the ball. It's got to be a free kick.
No free kick there for Torres. Here's Hleb. Rosicky coming in from the left. And Huppier hooks it to safety, does he? Boué! Good header clear in the end by Jamie Carragher.
Well, he doesn't often make bad decisions, but I think he's made one there, the goalkeeper. He goes into no man's land.
Here's Boué. Well, Boué has given it away and given Liverpool the chance to break. Sagna stops Gerrard from doing so.
Yeah, a bit of the ball.
Fabregas, Adebayor. Now Rosicky. Cleared by Sami Hyypiä. Foreign in, looking for Torres. Flamini's header.
So it might have been offside there. Adebayor.
It looked as though he might have come back from an offside position, but the flag stayed down. Here's Fabregas looking for Adebayor.
Nearly. I have to be honest, we've had about a quarter of the match, and I think Arsenal have been terrific. I mean that. I know they're one down, but I think they've been terrific, Arsenal. So again, look at this. The question is, does Reina need to come that far from goal? No is the answer. Plenty of defenders around. But lack of support really costs Arsenal here. Sami Hyypiä must have had the thought, not another one, please.
Yes.
Facing his own goal, difficult clearance, 5 yards out.
2 own goals in the last 2 matches, and 1 in this fixture as well for Sami Hyypiä. In fact, the last time that Arsenal won a Premier League game here, back in October 2003. Hleb, touch from Adebayor. Gerrard.
They can't get the ball, Liverpool. They cannot get the football. And when they get it, it's coming back too quickly. But for a thunderous swing of the captain's right foot, there would be a few anxious people in this ground.
Mixed feelings for Rafa Benitez at the moment. His team have got the early breakthrough, but it's Arsenal making all the running. Rosicky, Adebayor. Kaut. Here's Gerrard.
Side. Oh, they would have been.
Eboué. Now Flamini. Clichy. Carragher. Flamini. Left by Eboué, not the wisest decision with Alonso there. Torres nothing to his left.
It's such a Liverpool on the back foot, Rob, that's why.
And Touré linking up with Adebayor, the return just too long.
I tell you, he's got every right to be frustrated. I mean that, Touré. Every right, because that's one of the simplest balls Adebayor can lay off today. No pressure. Just open yourself out and play your mate in with a decent ball. Lovely ball, just drop it there. And that's just heavy-handed. Look at the frustration in Kolo Touré's face. He knows another opportunity goes a-begging.
He scored last week against Bolton, his first goal of the season. Touré, he scored in the home game against Liverpool last season, a surge forward then, and he fancied his chances then. Here's Hleb. Adebayor. So much on it for Rosicky. Risa went with him but loses him. Oh, came back off Mascherano.
Not surprised at that start now. Possession grows. And people have said all along, all week, the build-up to this game, this will test Arsenal, and yeah, it will because they're one down. But I think the football has been absolutely exquisite. If you're sitting at home watching it and a neutral and not enjoying what Arsenal are doing here and the way they're playing, and you don't like the game.
It is their first test against one of the big four, but typically these things come in twos. They need a draw to go into that showdown with Manchester United ahead of them. Here's Xabi Alonso. He's found the gap for Gerrard. Count. Well, he thought it touched the hand of Clichy, does Dirk Kuyt.
Well, it's a moment of relief for Liverpool. The corner. Because they've been on the back foot since that goal went in. Well, I do think both teams at times can be a little vulnerable from set plays, from balls coming across goal.
First corner of the game taken by Gerrard. Huppier goes for it. Now Kuyt. Pursued all the way by Flamini, who's conceded another. Risa's corner. Huppier got up again. Huppier back to Gerrard! Wonderful stop.
Well, it's straight at him, I will say that. Beautifully struck. But if it's a yard to his right, then it's number 2 for the captain. Glorious strike again. Sorts himself out very quickly here. Look at that. You'd expect him to save it.
Gerrard in! And Touré away from in front of Voronin. Well, it's moving at some tempo, isn't it, this game? Lay off by Eboué. Here's Rosicky.
Oh, wrong way. Turns the other way. Look at them. 1, 2, 3 Arsenal shots.
Carragher now looks for Torres. Followed out there by Kolo Touré, just leaned into him.
Well, that's what I mean about cross balls. Arsenal did not look secure at all. A little passage of play when they've had to deal with 2 corners, and they didn't deal with them very well. And his side, from dominating this game, could easily have been 2-0 down.
Here's Flamini. Eboué. Hleb. And Mascherano. Kuyt. Finnan. Gallas. Here's Clichy. Now Rosicki. Clichy. Xabi Alonso put under pressure by Carl Clichy.
Just for that last corner, certainly one of the corners, Steven Gerrard took the first one. Just Sanya guilty of putting his arm up here, and Asupia heads it, the ball comes off the arm. And I think that would have been hugely harsh if a penalty's given there, but when your arms and your hands go above shoulder level, I always think the referee has a decision to make then.
Here's Gerrard. Count. Gerrard just waited and Eboué seized the moment. Fabregas. Adebayor. Well, Eboué has gone down, holding his face. Fabregas strikes a shot against Steven Gerrard. Reina stumbled then, but still got to it. Carragher was the player closest to him when he went down. No great appeals from elsewhere in the Arsenal camp.
Yeah, I think you look at the players, I'm never quite sure with Eboué. Honestly, I have to be, and I might be wrong here because I haven't seen this, but honestly, with Emmanuel Eboué, I'm never ever sure. As I said, I'm never sure. It's a little fend off from Jamie Carragher.
Well, Eboué seemed to want to go in search of Jamie Carragher, and then Emmanuel Adebayor saved him from himself. Carragher defending himself against William Gallas. But Eboué, who has had this in his past, hasn't he? Exaggerating incidents. Certainly made the most of that.
I think so. I think so.
Here's Fleck. Gerrard won the tackle, although he did hurt himself in the process, actually.
And he launched into that, Steven Gerrard. Launched into it, 100%. And often when you're at a full stretch like that, Pleb's coming in from the other side, he might just have caught Steven Gerrard. A little bit of impact.
100% is how he plays the game. He knows no other way. Steven Gerrard.
And he stretched that right leg out, and he might just have caught the ankle. A little bit there, maybe just above it on the shin. But this game has flown by. I look at the clock and see nearly 32 minutes, and it really has flown by.
Ball. Now Flamini. This is Clichy. Away by Risa. Voronin.
It's gone, is it? No. Stayed in.
They couldn't keep it in. Just to remind you of some Carling Cup action coming up this week. Coventry against West Ham United is live Sky Sports 1 and HD1 Tuesday from 7:30. And it's Sheffield United against Arsenal. That's live on Sky Sports 2 and HD2 Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We'd expect it to be a very different Arsenal team to the one we're seeing today. Here's Rosicki. Now Flamini. Fabregas. Back by Pleb to Fabregas, and now Rosicki. Great craft again from Arsenal. Is it going to lead them anywhere this time? Eboué. Bakary Sagna.
Funny when I was just thinking what George Graham was saying, Arsenal only know how to play one way, and I was just thinking of a word, well. That might sound stupid, but They're losing 1-0, but I can't
wondering how, aren't you?
I can't find a fault with what they've done. I really can't. They only didn't charge the ball down well enough. That's the only thing you would say, picking the bones out of this performance. And Liverpool know they've been up against it today. They've stuck in well, defended quite well. And look where the ball's been camped for the majority of the last 10 minutes. A quarter of this game's been in that last third. Liverpool's defence.
Amazing, isn't it? All the stats stack up against Liverpool except the most important one.
Yeah. There's only one that matters in the end.
Flamini. On by Torres. Here's Gallas. Here's Alonso. Count.
Ball's out.
Now Gallas. This is Toure. Clichy.
I'm fairly happy, as I said, for Liverpool. Arsenal have the ball here.
Aboué. Fabregas. Aboué takes over again. Flamini. Now Rosicky. Clichy. Looking for Adebayor. Risa. Now Count.
Well, I feel a little bit for the front three of Liverpool, Vorman, Torres and Count, because most of their work, certainly the wide two, Count and Torres and Vorman, has been in their own half. They've had virtually nothing to get involved with on the top end, but that might change right now.
As Flamini has conceded a free kick, upending Steven Gerrard.
Well, 3 Liverpool attempts from guess who?
The man who scored the goal.
Correct. That's not bad.
All of them on target.
Yeah, what the goalkeeper.
There's a heavy landing from Emmanuel Adebayor.
I don't know what happened here. Oh, it's just an arm across his stomach. To be fair, these players have got stomach muscles like rock. No, it wasn't quite, Arsene, it wasn't quite. It's a stray arm, but in all honesty, the 6-packs that these boys have got shouldn't really trouble it an awful lot.
I'm sure he'll be fine shortly. You're not rushing across to offer any sympathy.
was a drop ball is a decision, because he blew the whistle while the ball was in play. It's what another non-contested drop ball.
Well, Adebayor is back on.
Well, he's got some good options there. Arsenal manager, I'm talking about the top end of the pitch. Walcott, fresh from his fantastic performance in midweek. Nicholas Bentner, another one who I think very, very highly of at Arsenal. So he's got two young changes he can make in the top end if he needs to.
It's an option that he may use in the second half, but for now, everything has been going Arsenal's way, except the fact that they're trailing here. And here's Mascherano. Now Cout. Aboué. Fabregas. This is Clichy. Now Kleb. A chance for Gallas and Touré to get forward here. Sagna in there too. Fabregas delivers. Carragher away. Adebayor. He and Flamini both going for the same ball. Portsmouth were the last team to stop Arsenal from scoring at the back end of last season.
Oh, that's a daft challenge. Real daft challenge. A team that struggled from balls coming in. He's got nowhere to go here, Aboué, and he just straight through the back of Torres. Up comes Hupia, not so Jamie Carragher. But it gives them a chance to put people in there, and for Gerrard or Risa to fizz one in an area where they haven't looked watertight, Arsenal.
It's Gerrard's kick.
And in just ahead of it, every one of them. All in ahead of the ball. Great ball. Fizzes this in. Just a yard behind them.
Here's Vorona. Cout. For Torres. Now Fabregas.
Little collector's item. Misplaced pass. And then.
Sagna, this is his 13th game for Arsenal. He's not been on the losing side so far. Kleb. Sagna again. Touré. Aboué. And the flag stays down for Adebayor.
Well, he never sorted it out quick enough. Certainly everyone went looking wide to the linesman for a flag that never came.
Mascherano. Here's Risa. Flamini covering behind Bakary Sagna. Cleared by Sami Hyypiä. It's Adebayor. Kleb. Markout. Gallas. Clichy. Rosicky. Toure. No. Torres.
Doesn't look quite right to me, Fernando Torres.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
3 more minutes to play in the first half. Here's Sagna. Now Eboué. Kleb.
He's looking for the free kick, but not getting it.
And Torres beaten off the ball by Fabregas. Here's Eboué. Lost out to Mascherano. They need Torres up the top now, but he's still down. Flamini has won it back. And they're playing on.
Well, Mascherano could have put it out, so there's no reason why Arsenal should. I've got no sympathy with Liverpool on this.
It's Clichy. It's Rosicky's head.
They might have to make a decision about Torres at half-time. Doesn't look quite right to me. Here, gets the ball, doesn't sort out pressure immediately. It's not much of a tackle at all. But it's enough for him to feel it.
I saw Crouch warming up earlier and wondered if there might be a problem with Torres. It was a gamble for Rafa Benitez to start with him straight away. After that thigh injury he picked up while away with Spain. Toure stops Torres getting through there. He doesn't look happy at all, does he, Fernando Torres? Here's Rosicky. Adebayor. Slipped away by Couch. As though they may send Crouch on before half-time, although Rafa Benitez has just checked his watch and maybe thinks better of it.
Well, they've only got a minute, so why? Just wait, I would. Unless they have made the definitive decision.
Here's Adebayor.
And yet again, big front man's touch lets him down. Yeah, not happy. Lovely little run from Rosicky.
That'll be the last touch we'll see Torres have in this game. Much to admire about Arsenal at half-time, but Steven Gerrard, the heart and soul of Liverpool, the man who's come up with the goods again. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0.
Fabulous game, isn't it? George Graham, the former Gunners manager, is with James.